Hi everyone. I'm going to just spend just a couple minutes showing you some different options that were discussed today in PLCs for learning plans for students. Um, I'm going to show you two different options of using a Google site for more of an individualized plan. This would more than likely be for our students with intellectual disabilities, perhaps our students who are multiply involved, maybe have some access issues using a switch, that sort of thing. So these are just two different options. Sometimes it's just a little easier to understand them when you can visualize them. So we just put two together quickly for you to kind of get an idea of what it might look like for your students. So in this case, here's one example of a Google site. All it is links out to different pages where learning could occur. So maybe in this case, um, you've assigned your student a book in Raz Kids and they click on it and would be able to go out and read it. Maybe you've assigned them a specific article in PebbleGo that you'd like them to go to listen to. Maybe you just want them to use Starfall and complete a calendar activity or something like that. So you can see when I click on it, um, it just goes right to that particular site. Um, so this might be something that would work for some students, not all. Obviously, there would be some independent navigation needed for this, but it would also be a place just for you to be able to communicate with parents where you're sort of housing multiple links for learning. So this is one example of a Google site. Another example of a Google site that's probably even more individualized that I would want you guys to see as well is this. This is just an individual learning plan using a Google site in a different way. So as you can see here, it's a little bit more individualized. You could put your student's name in here, and up here we have different pages that this navigates to. Right now you're seeing it in sort of like the edit mode, how I would be creating it. So I'm going to go ahead and view it out in the published site so you can see what it would look like for the students. So this is what the students would see. And you can see here that maybe on her learning plan for that particular week, Mrs. Johnson at Simley has assigned them two different activities and help kids learn, or to practice switch access using Choose It Maker. And so this site, having been shared with them, parents would know this is the site I go to be able to complete those activities. So here I'm in Help Kids Learn. I know that as a parent, that's where Mrs. Johnson told me I needed to go. I'm going to go to Help Kids Learn, and I can see here, okay, here's the link that I get to this. When I click on it, it takes me right to it. Okay. I have the username and password for the student and the family right on this page, and then I also have directions for logging in. Okay, and so maybe what that learning plan would say is practice your switch access or mouse skills using these two activities in Help Kids Learn. Okay, maybe up here on my News to You tab, you can see here that I might have a new story that I put up here every single day or weekly, whatever it might be. And I have a link to the story right here. And then here are two questions that I want my student to be able to respond to. You can really individualize this. I tried to kind of show you here, like even a life ed student maybe doing like a weekly recipe challenge where you would just type in here a simple recipe, make it visual for them by creating it in Boardmaker and uploading it, something like that. Um, we can really individualize this, I think, for middle, high school, elementary students, depending upon their needs. So I just kind of wanted, we all kind of thought it would be good for you guys just to get an idea as to what it might look like um, to be using Google sites for learning plans. Please do not hesitate at all. Reach out to your assistive technology specialist, either myself, Larissa, or Ange or Wendy, and we can help guide you through how to create these sites. They're really pretty user friendly, and we can do that through Google Teams and some screen sharing. So please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Also, I just wanted to say that both of these examples or templates are up in our special education in the shared drive under special education. And then there is that COVID-19 resources We did put both of these templates. So here's the template for the individual learning site, and the other file for the template is in there as well. So you're able to kind of just hop into this folder to look at them again if you'd like. And then within the help guides right here in this folder, we have got some videos for showing you how to get started. For example, how to duplicate a site if you'd like to try it out with one of your students. So again, please don't hesitate at all to reach out. Hope that everybody is healthy and doing well. Thanks all.